Good morning, children. Let's resume with metallurgy. In the last class, we had studied two methods of concentrating the ore, and the principle behind it was gravitation. We even studied one method that was based on magnetic separation, and we will now study two more methods of concentrating the ore. Now, in the beginning, we had seen that concentration of ore differs from one metal to another, and that it depends upon the physical properties of the metal. It even depends upon the reactivity of the metal. And we are going to study now one more method, and it is based upon the property that is shown by the metal compounds. So what that property is, what is the name of the method? Let's see. So the method is called as froth flotation method. Now, how is this froth going to be produced and what this method is all about, that we will study in the next slide. But right now, let us see what the property is and what forms the basis of this method of concentrating the ore. So the method is based on two opposite properties of particles, that is hydrophilic and hydrophobic. So there are two properties that are possessed by various substances, and that property is hydrophilic and hydrophobic. So hydro word is related to water. So hydro means water. Here it is philic. Philic means loving. Means there are some particles which are water loving, and hence they get oriented or attached to water molecules. Whereas there are certain substances which are hydrophobic. Phobic means hating. That is, they do not have any affinity attraction towards water molecules, and so they orient themselves away from water. So depending upon this property of substances, that is being hydrophilic, that is water loving, or hydrophobic, that is water hating, we can have a method of concentrating the ore. Particles of metal sulfides like zinc blende, that is zinc sulfide, copper pyrites, that is CuFeS2, are hydrophobic and hence get wetted with oil. So this method is useful for metal sulfides like these, for example, they have given, which are hydrophobic, that is they are water hating, they do not have any affinity for water molecules, but in turn they are attracted towards oil particles. So in this particular method we are going to create froth using oil by mixing it in water. And due to this, what happens is that the particles of the metal sulfides like these, having attraction towards oil, they get wetted with oil and they are going to be away from water. Particles of gangue are hydrophilic and hence they get wetted with water. Whereas the gangue or the impurities that are present, they are water loving. So they get attracted towards water and they are going to be covered with water molecules. Using this property, certain ores are concentrated using froth flotation method. So I hope you have got what is hydrophobic, what is hydrophilic, and based on this, we are going to study the froth flotation method in the next slide. Let's begin with the froth flotation method. First, we will try to understand the diagram and the various components of the diagram. What kind of arrangement is required in order to concentrate the ore using froth flotation method. So here we have a tank. In the tank you have taken water and oil, that is vegetable oil, pine oil or eucalyptus oil. Then there is an arrangement, you can see here. This arrangement is going to provide us with air supply. The air that we are going to use is going to be pressurized air. So air with lot of pressure is going to enter into this tank. And there is an agitator also. This is the agitator. The agitator is constantly rotated, and due to rotation of this agitator and the air that we are supplying, the oil and water, they mix together and they produce lot of froth or foam as we call it as, and that is very light and that occupies the topmost portion over here. You can see this is froth, and the froth will contain the concentrated ore, sulfide ore, which will be collected in this arrangement or a tank, another tank which you can see here. A collector vessel is kept in which the concentrated sulfide ore will be collected. Then you can see another outlet at the bottom of the tank, and that outlet is for the gangue that will be collected. So let us see what all things are going to happen. What is the procedure? Firstly, finely ground ore is put in a tank containing water. So we know that concentration of ore involves first the crushing of the ore, and it is crushed and it is converted into fine particles. So that is added to the tank that is containing water. Then vegetable oil like pine oil, eucalyptus oil is added for the formation of froth. Pressurized air is blown through water. So pressurized air from here is going to enter into this container. An agitator is kept rotating in the tank. So this is agitator, it is constantly rotated. Bubbles are formed due to pressurized air. Now when air is going to enter into this, obviously there will be lot of froth, there will be lot of foam that will be created, and the agitator is also constantly moving, mixing water and oil together, and the pressurized air adds to it and bubbles are going to be created. Air, water and oil together create froth due to agitation. Froth, being lighter, rises to the surface along with metal sulfide particles which have hydrophobic property and get wetted with oil. So here what do we have? We know the property of the metal sulfide ores. They are hydrophobic and they do not have any attraction for water, but in turn they are attracted towards oil particles, and the oil particles are trapped over here in the froth along with the concentrated sulfide ore, and we know that they are hydrophobic and so they are going to be wetted with oil. So the oil particles which form the froth over here on the top along with the metal sulfide concentrated ore are collected on the top, and this froth is constantly collected out of the tank. Whereas gangue particles or impurities which are present, they are hydrophilic and so they remain suspended in water. They are wetted with water and gradually they are going to be removed from the lower portion of the tank in which we have the mixture of oil and water. So this is what is in short the method that is used for purifying metal sulfide ores. Now this particular method is very synonymous with what we do every day at home. That is, when we are cleaning our clothes, we make use of detergents. So what do we do is we take a bucket, in that we take water, we soak the clothes which are having dirt on them, oil or any dirt that is present on it. Then we add soap to it and then we agitate that water. We do agitation with our hand and that creates lot of froth or foam is created. Now the dirt particles or the oil stains, so those oil particles which are there on our clothes, they are also hydrophobic. But the soap molecule, we will study it when we study hydrocarbons, but the soap molecule has a hydrophilic and hydrophobic end. So the hydrophobic end, which is a very long carbon chain, goes and attaches itself to the dirt particle, because the dirt particles are also hydrophobic. And the soap molecule or detergent molecule, the hydrocarbon part of the molecule, which is also hydrophobic, but going to be attached to the oil or the stains. And when you agitate, these long chains of detergent molecule get detached from the clothes, and along with their detachment they carry the dirt particle also and the oil particle also. So on the foam or the froth you will be having all oil and dirt, which gets obviously rinsed away when we wash our clothes two or three times with clean water. So that is what is we do at home, and the same principle applies here also. So that is froth flotation method. Let's move on to the last method, that is leaching.